Huh. So they were. I guess it wasn't a lie after all. Is this tournament even? Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it, I'll pirate it, but like, is it worth? Yeah, I looked like there's supposedly some sort of like high prize pool or whatever. You don't get money unless you get to the semis. So what is the point? Going and whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So CBC, not the Canadian Broadcasting Company, not that. No, this is the true CBC, College Basketball Crown. We made it. Wahoo! We're gonna play in the middle of the Final Four, so awesome. But also, let's just look at the entire tournament. So we have a Utah and a Butler, a George Washington and a Boise State, a Nebraska and a Arizona State, a Georgetown and a Washington State, a DePaul and a Cincinnati, an Oregon State and a UCF, a Colorado and a Villanova, and a Tulane and a USC. So, the two Big Ten teams are obviously Nebraska and USC. If you told someone that like 15 years ago, they'd laugh at you. Uh, but not, of course, this is not a lot of the strong teams. I mean, we're going to go up against 4 and 16 in conference play, Arizona State. Yeah, Colorado was bottom of their conference. They picked the bottom four conference teams and bottom six, five of six. Oklahoma State got the NIT. So they picked Utah, Cincinnati, UCF, Arizona State, and Colorado, which I think means that everyone outside of West Virginia is making a tournament. But yeah, the I don't really know what kind of seeding this is. This kind of just seems like a bit odd. Like who is the number one seed? Who is like the 16? Like we can't even consider Arizona State to be the 16 seed because Colorado is there and they were under them. So they said they had used like some sort of format like to make this turn like some sort of mathematical format. I don't know what that mathematical format is, but I think it had to do more with dollar sign than anything. So woo. So yeah. Okay. It's it's definitely a bracket. It's definitely a bracket of all time. I just can't shake the feeling that on a Saturday we're going to have like we're gonna have like an 11:30 a.m. No, not 11:30. Like a 12:30 semifinal. Why? Why do you go from playing at 5:30 to 6:30 and then to 10:30? That just doesn't make sense. Why there a 3-day gap for the people on the left side of the bracket, but only a 2-day break for the right? That just doesn't make sense in my opinion. If you're gonna play a game, you go play it Saturday, April 5th, Sunday, April 6th, but I guess they can't really do that because Final Four. But it's fine because then the next day they have the championship. So, quality shit considering that it's at 2:30 Pacific. Really? Really? They really did this. I don't like that this tournament exists, but like, am I gonna watch it? Yeah. I'm gonna put all my heart and soul in watching Nebraska play. Yeah. Is Bryce Williams and Juwan Gary actually gonna play in this? I don't think so. I think all the people that are going to be out are going to be out. Like, they're not going to pick up at like an imaginary knock. They're just going to go straight into the transfer portal or the NBA draft. Because let's be honest here, the NBA draft is much more interesting for Bryce Williams and Juwan Gary than it is for like anyone else. So, yeah, yeah. I just, no, I don't. What I was annoyed with is that they announced this. Well, they announced this at 9:16 a.m. today, which is obviously like 12 hours from now, but they couldn't have announced this like last night or like on a selection show or something. They just tweeted this shit out and they're like, yeah, here you go. And it just makes it even more or less quality, which is exactly what I expect. But as for us, we probably should at least make it to the quarterfinal, at least beating them, and maybe we can go and win it. But my problem with it is that I don't. This team had zero drive heading into that latter portion of the season. That's why I believe that they didn't even deserve to make a tournament at all because they didn't show any effort. But here they are, showing up at the CBC. And maybe they'll make it to Fox. I don't know. Why host it so late, anyways? Why the fuck is it March 31st, the first games? Why not start next week? What, like, why? What is the point? I hate it. This thing probably is not coming back. I don't know if this thing will actually sustain itself for next year, but whatever. Whatever. It's fine. I'm fine. It sucks for West Virginia though. They weren't able to do anything. And so sorry. Also, rip to South Alabama, a team that had an NIT berth for a whole of 1 hour. Because UC Irvine did funny, and it's honestly not even their own fault. The NIT needs better communication. That's all I have to say. Anyway, I think I'm about to fall asleep. So sorry for all the yawning. See you guys. I don't know. Probably. Yeah, it's the women's game. I'll see you then. That team is actually playing games. I know, shocking. What time was that? I forgot what time that was at. Was it at like 5? Yeah, it's at 5 o'clock and it's on ESPN. Whatever. Whatever. See you then, bitches. See you then.